Okay, it's no secret that 2022 has been a tough year for the economy as inflation hit just about every aspect of our lives. Well, now it's time to look ahead to 2023. Corey Burr from Fox5 Realty is here to tell us more about the real estate outlook for the DMV in this new year. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Maureen.
So a lot of folks know it's been tough out there. There's been a lot of demand, not so much inventory. Do things change in 2023?
So the key thing to remember right now is the Fed has succeeded in slowing down real estate. Over 50% of current listings have had price reductions.
Okay.
Sales nationally are down for the 11th straight month. And even in this environment, though, there are plenty of opportunities for sellers and buyers to succeed.
So that does give a lot of people hope in hearing that. I mean, there have been folks who thought, I'm all priced in this market, I simply can't find anything. So you're saying there's hope.
I can't tell you the number of times that buyers in the last 2.5 years have said to me, if only the market would cool down, I wish I could buy something. This is that time. And even though the affordability is down a little bit, there are plenty of strategies that buyers can employ to get the house that they want.
Give us one tip, like what strategy?
So in addition to having their good relationship with their real estate agent, they have to have a very close relationship with their loan officer and make full loan application and get that loan through underwriting contingent on an appraisal. The other thing to ask the loan officer about is something called a buy down, where prepaid interest is paid many times through the strategy of a seller credit to the buyer, and that brings down the interest rate. And if the last 40 years have been any kind of roadmap, these buyers who are buying now are going to have an opportunity to refinance at some point in the not too distant future.
So we've got the buyer side down. Sellers, what advice are you giving to them?
Sellers need to understand and take great joy that they made over 35% on their properties in just 2.5 years. That's almost unheard of. And there's still time for them to capture and lock in those profits. What they need to do, though, is not feel as if they need to get more than the person down the street or the person around the block.
That's kind of tough, though.
It's very tough because it goes against human nature and the competitive spirit we all have. But if they simply present their properties beautifully and they price it reasonably and they're very reasonable in their negotiations with their buyers, they're going to have success also.
You know, 2008, when we saw that housing market meltdown, you know, just hit a lot of people really hard. Is there any concern that something like that might happen again?
So I don't think so. Back in 2008, over 50% of people had adjustable rate mortgages. That meant that they were very prone to having high rates when they readjusted. Right now, over 90% of sellers, homeowners, have 30-year fixed mortgages. So they've got very affordable housing costs, and they're not going to give those up like many of the people did in 2008.
All right, I know lots of folks may still have questions. How can they reach you? Because you are the expert in this field. We're so glad, again, that you're with us. Corey Burr, I know this is your information there, so that this is at real estate professional, Corey.Burr@Fox5Realty.com, and you're available anytime.
That's right.
I mean, to come in on a holiday weekend and talk with us, that shows you this man's commitment to his craft. We thank you so much.
Thank you, Maureen. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.